Hello there everyone, it's King Sloth and welcome back to another daily video log. I mentioned in yesterday's video log that I've had some good news from the military and that I was going to explain to you in tomorrow's video, which is now today. So I'm going to go over that now. Pretty much I've had the medical board and the welfare team both email me separately about the same sort of subject. So what they've said is I am to start a grow package to go back to work. The grow package in itself is pretty much a gradual return of work. That means they'll find me a place to work within the camp. Doesn't matter really where they put me as long as it's within the IT sector. There's so many different places on this camp to work. So for me, that is a big positive. It's not like me posting straight away because I need to do a grow package in a completely different camp, which can be done, and that is quite a painful thing. The idea of me doing a grow package on a random camp somewhere else is something I'm not doing. Like I couldn't, that would break me. I've only got one car, and you know what I mean, the kids, and I couldn't do that. So yeah, we're going to go into grow package on site. What the welfare have said is I've got to get an agreement from my potential new boss and the medics to decide my limitations. So the medics will know, well, the medics from what they've seen, they've got my old med board report, which has been done incorrectly. It's done as if I've just had surgery, which is wrong. So my limitations are going to be quite high until I get onto the grow package. The grow package in itself, with me just going back to do my normal work that I do normally, and when I first start, I'll speak to my boss. They'll be like, your limitations are you can't lift anything, you can't do this, you can only work certain hours. So many different things which will hold me back. But when I get my first day, I can be like, the report you've been given is incorrect. My shoulder's completely fine, like I had shoulder surgery, I'm under the physio, I'm under the gym. Anything you want me to do, I can do. That will then get passed to the medics. The whole date and time period of the grey package will change. So rather than it being like a 2 months gradual return to work, I've had it previously where I literally rocked up and I'm like, I did a grey package in Stafford and I did a week of half days followed by a week of full-time hours but reduced responsibilities. So I'm guessing that's going to be something similar to what I want to be happening here. But then I've spoken to the med board today. I said once I've done that grow package and the medical team on my camp and the med board have agreed and they changed my med category, there should be no need to medically contest anything. Because medically, I'm fine, and medically, they've changed my status. So it will no longer be medically non-deployable discharge. It will be, hopefully, MFD, medically full deployable. But I guess for me now, it's working on fitness and getting back up to my tech knowledge, the best way of putting it. It's a really strange scenario to be in, the fact of having to almost fight to be in work. It's really weird. In my mind, it should be, how are you doing? I'm doing great. Can I go back to work? Yeah, crack on, let's go. Obviously, I'm still on reduced hours, but it should just be me being like, okay, can I come in? And to be like, put me anywhere where there's IT work to do. But obviously there's clearing, there's vetting, there's chain of commands, there's so on and so forth. And I completely understand why that happens, because certain people fall for the cracks and they end up getting worse. Whereas for me, it's not like a mental injury, it's not like it's even a physical injury anymore. The only reason I'm at this situation where I'm at now is because it took that long for the NHS to fix my shoulder. When you think about that, that in itself is crazy. But when I spoke to the welfare today, I called them up and said that the med board contacted me and mentioned about this grey packet. Once it's done, you won't have to contest because it's already changed. I've then rang up the welfare and explained what the med board has said. They've went, okay, well that's great because it shows that they're using common sense. They've seen that you're not injured anymore and you're fine. So rather than you going through the whole of imagine me doing a whole grow process, like go back to work and then not being allowed back to work. It's almost like me finishing like 2 months grow And then on the last day they go, yeah, don't really matter, the contest failed, you're not going back to work, we're getting rid of you. I'd be like, what? So the whole, like, it's almost, there's a lot of people with positive outlooks on the situation for me. I've got warrant officers literally fighting my corner saying we want to get him back to work as soon as possible. So I openly told them, like, I'm away next week, but after that, you can crack on whenever you want to get me in. I'll gladly do it. I'll gladly get back into work. To be honest, I've missed being in not just a working environment, but a military environment. I think I noticed that more yesterday when I met like Alex Harrison, One Eyed Wall, does TikTok videos about being in the British military. I feel like I missed the military environment, the people who speak around you, spinning dits. It's fun and it's good and it gives you like almost like a sense of purpose. I feel like I logged onto my laptop today and I had to look at how many days officially I've been off in a row. So when you think this is starting from when my shoulder got like really bad, so like when it started to lock and kept dislocating. So I've been off for 481 days. That's horrendous, and I'll always be like eternally thankful the fact that I can still. It's the one blessing I have about being in the military. Even though I've had that time off work, I've still been paid every single month, last day of the month. That's just what it does. And the fact of I've had surgery under them. I've had some of the best physios, best like advanced physios. I've had scans at military hospitals. I've had so many different things being in the military to help me get back. It seems like this now, I'm hitting like the last hurdle. It's the best way of putting it for me. And even the welfare said to it, like, she was like, I'm feeling very positive about this. Because she wants me back to work. Like the first time I mentioned last week, and I met her in one of the videos. I was like, this is the first time I've met this lady, and I've never seen someone so positive, like an outlook. She was expecting me to come in and be like a small lad and still be like have a damaged shoulder. But when she saw me, she's like, wow, you are a really, really positive lad. I'm like, yeah. I'm positive because I know this is what's going to happen. I will be back to work. There's no point beating around the bush of it being like, nah, they might not let me back kind of grey package. When I know that my shoulder is fine and mentally I want to go back to work. I want to be back in that environment. I want to be not stagnant. Like even my wife, she's coming to me going like, you need to go back to work. You're like losing your head. Because I do. Because when you don't have a break from the same, like, monotonous, is that the right word? Like, environment, it becomes very, very, like, dull. Everything seems dull. It's really one of the strange situations of being fighting to go back to work, but also having to still make a routine out of nothing back home. Like, my routine currently now is take the kids to school, clean, pick up the kids, deal with the kids, go to bed, and repeat. On cycle, and then I'll do like 2 days a week where I record videos, well 2 evenings a week. So I've got to record videos tonight, so I'm away next week. But I need to get back in that environment where I'm around people, around other people. the best way I explain it, imagine like you both sun at each other all day, and then you go, what have you been up to today? This is the situation I'm in with my family. What have you been up to today? Same as you. Shit, yeah. It's depressing, mate. It's fucking depressing. But anyway, it has been King Sloth. I told you I'd keep you updated as much as you can. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video log. Peace.